Why hello, didn't see it come in, so welcome back to another quick test. Today I'm comparing Orc Warrior Den versus Dank Knights. So yeah, you definitely have a preference between these two. Now most people, I would just kind of assume, are going to choose Dank Knights because they can just tank like crazy. Obviously there's only two of them, but I need to give some credit to a guy that I read on Reddit, and his name is Tactics Fan. I don't really remember what his YouTube channel is, but if he watches this, we can list his name so you guys can see his channel and everything. But he does these really in-depth, like, statistical analyses comparing towers. And he basically said that the Orc Warrior Den and the Dark Knights are basically the same for stalling and not dying and everything, while offering, blocking so that your other towers can give damage. And we're gonna kind of see how that plays out. So the Dank Knights, they died at the beginning of wave 6. Now, that seemed adequate. I'm using this support tower. I'm controlling for all the variables that I can. And, we're gonna see how that all plays out. So they did pretty good. Now, the Orc Warrior Den, obviously, there's 3 of them. There's not just 2. But they don't have any insta-kills. So, do I think RNG is going to play a huge part in comparing these two towers? I actually do, but it depends on the enemies you're fighting. If you're fighting a lot of big, bulky guys that have a lot of HP or a lot of armor, then, if you get a bunch of insta-kills from the Dank Knights, then of course the Dank Knights are going to be better than the Orc Warrior Den. Unless that's offset by you, using your tower to kill all those big, bulky guys. That kind of tower would basically just have to be Blazing Gems. So it's actually kind of hard to compare these two. Ultimately, you don't even need to see the end of this Orc Warrior attempt, because I'm going to just tell you my opinion and the opinion of many. Use whichever tower you like better. I don't really use barracks at all because Bone Flingers provide barracks like crazy. So do Mausoleums and some other towers. But looky here, the Orc Warrior Den actually makes it to the freaking beginning of Wave 7. So Orc Warrior Den won in this attempt, but I think so much of it has to do with RNG that there's not any significant difference between these two towers. So use whichever one to your heart's content. I use neither, though. But you might ask, why don't you use a dedicated barracks building? Well, you just, like I've said before, you get so much support from the fricking skeletons spawned out by the Bone Flingers, or, a Shrek to go ground pound. And those towers are much better than frickin' wasting time on a barracks just to support some, other towers. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe or something!